everyone, I'm back with your Tarotscope for the week of September the 10th to the 16th. I'm using for September the Steampunk Tarot along with the Vintage Wisdom Oracle. There it is in the box. So if you follow me on Instagram or Facebook for daily draws during the week, those are the decks that I'm using. Just, if you want to go over to Patreon, I am doing enrollment for Witch School for the month of September only. It's open, and then I'm going to close the enrollment, and with that there's weekly lessons every week if you're looking at exploring witchcraft a little bit more, and with that you also get membership to the Rock and Roll Coven. We have new and full moon ritual suggestions, weekly blog posts. We have a monthly spread going on, plus you also get tarot and astrology instructional videos as well. So it's a really good, I think, educational type package. If you want, go check it out on Patreon. But let's get to the Tarotscopes. All right, so we always start with Aries. Aries, this week you have Temperance. So it's going to be a pretty good week, I think, for you. It's going to be a week where you're feeling a lot more balanced, at least emotionally balanced anyway. You feel like you've kind of got a handle on things after all the up and downs. You're feeling like you're finally, kind of feeling a little more just sort of like going with the flow, a little more stable, just a little more peaceful inside in general. This card does caution patience if you're working on a long-term project. This is not going to see results overnight. You are going to have to be patient, but there is going to be a sense of balance. This is also a card that often means that there is divine guidance coming your way, so watch for any synchronicities or any signs this week. For Taurus, we have the Knight of Swords. So Taurus, this is a week of action. It's a week where you're going to have to kind of take charge. There's, a lot of planets in the earth signs, so you have a lot of good, strong energy behind you this week. This is a week to take a chance, to take action, to defend something, to go after something. This is not a week to sit still. For Gemini, we have the Knight of Pentacles reversed. Gemini, you may be feeling tired this week and overwhelmed and just kind of down and just tired, and it's saying you need to rest. You need to take a rest. You need to kind of lie down and rest about things. You also may be feeling a little bit grumpy and like you don't want to, put in the effort for things. It's okay to take a little time out, because if you do, then you're going to be able to turn this right side up again and keep going on your journey. For Cancer, we have the Hierophant. It's not a big week of change for you. It's a week of tradition and order. So go with the flow, go with what's expected, go with order this week, Cancer. This is also a week where you are either going to be in a position of authority or you may be supported by those in authority. It's definitely not a time to rock the boat. It's kind of a time to just go with the order of things, the way they are. It might come about that you have to rock the boat later, but not right now. This also can mean that there is a teacher imparting their wisdom to you this week. So watch for any, mentors or anybody guiding you this week. For Leo, we have the Wheel of Fortune. A good week, Leo. This is your luck turning around. If you've been feeling kind of down or, things have not been going your way, this week they'll turn around. And there's not really even anything you have to do about it. It's like, the world delivers it to you. So there's a lot of luck going on for you this week. So enjoy. For Virgo, we have Queen of Swords. Virgo, you're going to have to make some decisions this week, and not everyone's going to like them. And I feel like you maybe got this card recently. I'm not sure. But this week, you're going to have to kind of make decisions that are right for you. And that might mean saying no. And it might mean setting some boundaries with people. And not everybody's going to be cool with that. But you know what? It doesn't matter. Because you got to do what you need to do. Also, this card shows that you're using the wisdom of your past experiences to help you make those decisions. For Libra, we have the Empress. Oh, this is a lovely card to get. This is a week of abundance for you, a week of creativity, maybe even a little luxury coming your way this week, a week of romance. There's a lot of good things coming for you, Libra. You're going to be feeling like you are kind of like in the prime of things. You'll be feeling like you're hot. It's going to be a good week for you. So if you have any, like romantic dates or anything coming up, this is definitely a good indication. Also, it's a sign of fertility too. So if you don't want that, take precautions, obviously. But it's a week of creative, like you're just feeling very creative and very generous this week. You're going to feel on top of things. For Scorpio, we have the Eight of Pentacles. time to get down to work, Scorpio. It's time to get down to work on your craft, work on your hobbies, work on the things that you love this week. It's time to get down to it and focus on it. So if you're in, if you've started back at school this September, anything, it's saying like, it's time to get down to work. For Sagittarius, we have the King of Pentacles. So I feel like maybe you got this, last week, I'm not sure, but I know someone got the Nine of Pentacles and, or pardon me, the King of Pentacles. So you're going to be in a lot better of a financial position this week. You're going to feel like you're much more in control of your finances. You're going to feel like you're on top of things at home and at work. And there's a sense of like accomplishment where you're like, you know what, I'm doing what I need to do, doing what I have to do. It's not a week of rash action. It's definitely a week of like, just go with things. There may be some money coming your way. It's going to be kind of like a steady going week. For Capricorn, we have the Queen of Wands. It's time to kind of put yourself out there, Capricorn. It's time to show your creative worth if you've got any projects going on. It's time to help them shine, to toot your own horn, which I know Capricorns aren't always good at, but it's time to toot your own horn, to do what, to talk yourself up a little bit, to let people know what you've been up to. It's also a really good week to host an event or to go to a party, but it's a week to socialize. This is not a week to stay home and just kind of do nothing. This is a week to kind of put yourself out there. For Aquarius, we have the Page of Cups. Self-care is very important for you this week, Aquarius. You really need to take time to honor yourself and honor your sensitivity. Unlike Capricorn, which I say get out there, it's time to kind of, Aquarius, maybe stay home, look after yourself, maybe have a friend over or go out and see like one friend, but not groups of people. This is definitely a time where you're nurturing things and you're looking within, and it's time to nurture your spirituality as well. And Pisces, we have the Lovers. So a couple of things when it comes to the Lovers. The first is that, Pisces, you're being faced with a choice this week. And the choice is something that you're going to have to make with your heart rather than your head. The other thing that comes up when the Lovers comes up is it also means that if you have a partner, this is a decision that you really need to make together. It's something that you really have to consider the other person's point of view and feelings on, so you will have to talk to them. But it does indicate that this is a good week for partnerships, for coupling up, for romance. It is a good week if you are starting a relationship as well. This is also a really good indication. So it's kind of like, there's some changes going on this week for you, Pisces. So that's what I'm seeing this week. For some people, it's, kind of like steady as you go for several of the signs. And for others, it's like, the energy is kind of picking up a little bit. For the oracle card for the week, we have Freedom. Now this is an interesting card to get, especially with, what kind of the other cards were. For some people, freedom is going to mean changing things. For some people, freedom is going to be, making a choice, making a decision, setting boundaries. Other people, freedom is something that is going to mean hard work, like Scorpio. Maybe you're working towards something that in the long term will bring you freedom. If it's something like Aries, it's saying that, you have to be patient. So freedom doesn't always look like changing everything or running away from things or no responsibilities. Sometimes freedom is the ability to make your own choices in our life. And so I encourage you to look at what freedom means for you this particular week. So that's the Tarotscopes for this week. I'm going to put up tomorrow the astrology report if you're interested in looking at that for the astrology. Again, thank you so much for watching. Please, if you have any comments, please put them below. As always, like and subscribe. And thank you so much for watching. I love you all. Thank you. And peace, love, rock and roll.